It is confirmed that Ellie will be the main character in The Last of Us 2. We will have the ability to take control of Ellie and see The Last of Us 2 story through her eyes. So, because we play as Ellie, what could Ellie really bring to The Last of Us 2? Hello everybody, it is Rio here, and today let's have some Last of Us fun and look at the things Ellie could maybe bring into The Last of Us 2. And before we begin, this video contains complete theory with the sole purpose of getting the whole TLU community together to share ideas and have some Last of Us fun. If you have any thoughts about this topic, let us know in the comments below, but other than that, let's get right into it. In The Last of Us 1, we played as Joel, a middle-aged man who had passed his prime years. When we play as him in The Last of Us 1, he is very slow but very powerful, and Naughty Dog done a good job at conveying these characteristics in the gameplay's feel and pacing in The Last of Us 1. In The Last of Us 2, we are going to be playing as a 19-year-old Ellie. Being 19, I would expect Ellie to be at her physical prime. Ellie would have quick movement and mobility. Ellie should also be very strong at this point, maybe even strong like Tess is in The Last of Us 1. I'm confident that Naughty Dog will identify these aspects about Ellie and make sure they add these characteristics of speed and strength into the gameplay pacing in The Last of Us 2, giving us a faster paced game.
Hey, Ellie, slow down. Wait for me.
In The Last of Us 1, during the Billstown chapter, while looting a room, the following conversation between Joel and Ellie occurs.
Are you alright?
I'm trying to learn how to whistle.
You don't know how to whistle.
Well, does it sound like I know how to whistle?
Throughout The Last of Us 1, whistling becomes a recurring storyline, with Ellie learning the skill of whistling.
I'm whistling!
Oh, good. Something else you can drive me crazy with.
That's awesome.
So what if in The Last of Us 2, Ellie has learned to use whistling for more than just her self-amusement, but uses it as a means for survival? What if whistling became a core gameplay mechanic in The Last of Us 2? One way this could work is the whistle could act as a distraction mechanic, similar to the bottles and bricks in The Last of Us 1. We could use whistling to create a sound that distracts unsuspecting human enemies or infected and get the advantage on the enemies. It'd also be a cool way where Naughty Dog could kinda link these little stories from the first game to the second game. Ellie's mother died sometime after Ellie was born. The reason of her mother's death has not been explained. In The Last of Us 1, the only information we received about Ellie's mother is she was friends with Marlene, she told Marlene to watch over Ellie. There's also a collectible which is a note from Ellie's mother which can be found in Ellie's bag, and from this note we learn that her mum's name is Anna. She hated children, but she grew to love Ellie in the short time they had together. Anna's final message to Ellie is, find your purpose and fight for it, and then some very positive message after that. Wait a minute, I've heard that saying before.
No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for.
Nah, it can't be. So anyway, the story of Ellie's mother has always intrigued me. I've always wanted to know more. What happened to her? What was her story? Maybe in The Last of Us 2, we will get answers. It's possible that Anna is killed. Maybe she got killed by the Fireflies. If this is the case, it would make sense that Ellie somehow uncovers the truth and is filled with hate, and thus goes on a mission of revenge to avenge her mother. What do you think? Is there a story of Ellie's mother that is worth telling in The Last of Us 2? Let us know what you think in the comments down below.
And I'm gonna kill every last one of them.
David, the cannibal leader who tried to do unspeakable acts to Ellie before he met his untimely demise, because Ellie straight destroyed him with that machete. So, in The Last of Us 2, a David comeback does not sound very fun, but the possibility of him returning is kinda plausible. Not returning as a physical being, but as a thought within Ellie's mind. We must remember the entire experience Ellie had with David was a traumatic one and could have possibly shaped Ellie's character in the events leading up to The Last of Us 2. Maybe Ellie is more aggressive, less trusting, and we the player are put into situations that force Ellie to remember David. For example, we meet new people. Does Ellie trust these people? Does she kill them? How does she act? I feel Naughty Dog know David was one of the most scariest characters in The Last of Us 1 that would affect us emotionally, and Naughty Dog would find a way to bring him back so that Naughty Dog can tap into our fear and hate emotions, cause remember, Naughty Dog are snakes and like to mess with our emotions.
You give up now. Promise to be quick. Hello, Ellie.
Okay, we need to lighten the mood. Ready?
One of the most annoying things in The Last of Us is finding that damn plank so Ellie can cross over water, because Ellie can't swim. In The Last of Us 2, I'm going to make the bold prediction and say there will be no more planks. Why? Because Ellie will be able to swim. I believe Ellie will swim because in The Last of Us 1, Joel said he would teach Ellie how to swim.
Hey, that's what we can do once we're done.
What's that?
You can teach me how to swim.
You got it.
He also said he'd teach her how to play the guitar.
Yeah, once we're done with this whole thing, I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar.
And hello, here's Ellie in the Last of Us 2 trailer playing the guitar, which by the way, I'm pretty sure we all know the words to by now. You know, I'll walk through the valley.
Oh my god.
You get the point. So, if Joel kept his promise, he would have taught Ellie to swim. The Last of Us 2 will have a swimming Ellie mechanic. And that is it for the list today. Did you agree, disagree, or have any thoughts of your own? Let us know in the comments down below. It'd be great to hear your guys' opinions. And one more thing, I don't usually ask for this, but this video just took way too much time not to ask it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, do leave a like, as it helps out the video, it helps out the channel. And other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Stay moist, everybody. Cheers.